Alright, welcome back to part 2 of the BlkBuster series featuring Sengkang Grand Residences condominium. I'm Casey from Home Quarters, and in today's episode, we will put on our investor hat and analyze if there is any potential here for investment and do a comparison on the surrounding resale project and also other comparable, newer integrated development elsewhere on Singapore. As usual, stay tuned till the end for our subjective big review on who should buy into Sengkang Grand Residences. Reach out to me, Casey, 8809-2889 if you are keen to view Sengkang Grand Residences or any other new condominium projects here in Singapore, or even for me to go through and give you an objective view before you purchase. Do remember to hit the subscribe button and give this video a like if you do appreciate our effort to research for you. First up, let's do a quick review of the background of the project if you have missed this in part 1 of the episode. If not, just jump back to watch part 1 of this episode. Sengkang Grand Residences is a 99 years leasehold condominium situated in Postal District 19. 680 units ranging from 1 bedroom plus study to 4 bedrooms. Expected key collection date is May of 2024. It is located at the intersection of Compassville Bow and Sengkang Central. This is an integrated project with residential condominium, 3-story mall, commercial schools, supermarket, hawker center, community club, childcare center, Buangkok bus interchange, and also Buangkok Mrt Station. This is a joint venture between CapitalLand and CDL, both very reputable developers in their own rights. We will talk more about the developers later on in the video. The land is garnered from a tender from the government land sales program. In total, there are 7 bids for the piece of land, all from reputable developers and joint ventures. CDL and CapitalLand won the bid for $777,777,777. But let's check out what the other bidders bidded. We might get a glimpse of what others are valuing that piece of land doing that. A tie-up between Perennial Singapore and Qingjian Realty, which bid nearly 682 million. A Singapore Press Holding and Kajima Development tied up, which bid 636.39 million. And a Wing Tai Holding and CapitalLand tied up, which bid 608.9 million. This means that CDL and CapitalLand bidded 14% higher than the second bidder, Qingjian and Perennial. We are not talking about 5 to 7%, but a huge gap of a 14% difference in just the land price alone. Our estimated break-even PSF per plot ratio is $1,462. With a modest 15% developer's margin, it will be $1,681 per square feet per plot ratio for them to make a modest profit. First up, let us analyze the growth area near Sengkang Grand Residences. In the shorter term, we will see the development of Punggol Digital District that is supposed to be what Silicon Valley is to the United States. Bring along a future tenant pool and probably future buyers. Also, Lorong Halus Industrial Estate that will cater to industry that deals with food, lifestyle and logistics will cluster next to the upcoming Defu MRT station. This brings us to another point, which is the Cross Island Line. It will be open in phases extending from the Aviation Park to Bright Hill, slated to complete by 2030. With Hougang becoming an interchange stop, hopefully bringing in more people in the region with the increased connectivity with the new line. On another note, on 2030, the relocation of Paya Lebar Air Base will happen from 2030 onwards. The airbase and its surrounding industrial developments can progressively then be transformed into a highly livable and sustainable new town that is 5 times the size of Toa Payoh New Town. As this is a longer-term planning effort, we are still unsure of the specific planning for the area. Coming back to the present, just right around the corner, we have Buangkok Green Medical Park, where it housed the institution of mental health and also other medical care and nursing homes facilities. Nearby, Sengkang General Hospital has also just started operation. This will provide an immediate medical professional tenant pool when Sengkang Grand Residences TOP, or when it collects their key. Seletar Aerospace Park is also relatively nearby for Sengkang Grand Residences to capture the tenant pool coming from the aerospace industry. Based on the URA space today's land sale map, there is no recent land launch in the area, and the nearby plot of land that is last sold is about 9 to 10 years old already. So Sengkang Grand Residences is going to be one of the youngest and will remain so based on the fact that there is no empty plot of land there unless Sengkang Depot suddenly shifted. Moving on to criteria 2, we talk about the unique selling point here at Sengkang Grand Residences. For own stay consideration, staying in Sengkang Grand Residences is definitely very convenient because it is an integrated development. Although in recent years there are more integrated projects coming up, but it is still rare to be able to stay in one. For family with children, school is really important. So let us check out what primary school is there within 1 km. We have Palmview Primary School, North Vista Primary, Punggol Primary, and Yio Chu Kang Primary. Within 2 km of Sengkang Grand Residences, we also have the popular Nan Chau Primary, CHIJ Our Lady of Nativity, and Holy Innocent Primary, just to name a few. Let's move on. CDL is one of the oldest real estate developer here in Singapore with 55 years under their belt. CapitalLand is also a very reputable developer that has developed notable condominiums such as Interlace, De Leiden, and Orchard Residences, another integrated development, and is also known for being successful shopping mall landlord with 19 malls currently peppered all over Singapore. For criteria 3, we'll be comparing Sengkang Grand Residences to other newish integrated development here in the outer part of Singapore. We have found 3 of these, and they are Hillian Residences, Watertown, and North Park Residences. For Hillian Residences, it is a 99 years leasehold condominium completed in 2017 with 546 units built on top of Hillian Mall with Bukit Panjang MRT and bus interchange. For Watertown, it is again a 99 years leasehold condominium completed in 2017 with 992 units built on top of Waterway Point Shopping Centre with Punggol MRT integrated. For North Park Residences, it is a 99 years leasehold condominium completed in 2018 with 920 units built on top of North Point City Shopping Centre with Yishun Bus Interchange integrated. As all the one bedroom plus study layout for Sengkang Grand Residences is already sold out, we will start the investment analysis with 2 bedders. The 2 bedders in Sengkang Grand Residences, there is actually a 2-bed 1-bath layout starting from 1.1192 million, 678 square feet, about 1,651 per square feet. For the 2-bed 2-bath layout, it starts from 1.2448 million, 762 square feet, 1,629 per square feet. It is already garnered a healthy take-up rate of 62% for the 2-bedder. To get a resale unit in Hillian Residence 2-bed 2-bath layout, we removed all the starting from prices and got a unit that is selling from $1.1 million. 710 square feet, $1,549 per square feet. For Watertown 2-bed 2-bath, it starts from 1.25 million, 807 square feet. For North Park Residences 2-bed 2-bath layout, it starts from 1.1 million for 635 square feet. Based on the per square feet basis, Sengkang Grand Residences is a little on the high side as compared to the others, but not by a lot. It is more expensive than Hillian Residences and Watertown, but cheaper than North Park Residences. But based on an absolute price comparison, the 2-bed 2-bath is about 140,000 more expensive than Hillian and North Park Residences and comparable to the resale unit at Watertown. So next, let's move on to the 3-bedder in Sengkang Grand Residences. The 3-bedder currently starts from about 1.5056 million at 936 square feet, with 26.3% of the 3-bedroom already sold. For Hillian Residences, price starts from 2 million for a 3-bedder, 1163 square feet. For Watertown, it starts from 1.65 million, 1195 square feet. For North Park Residences, 3-bedder unit starts from 1.398 million, 872 square feet. So based on the per square feet basis, Sengkang Grand Residences is more expensive than Watertown but comparable to North Park Residences and cheaper than Hillian Residences. But based on an absolute price comparison for a relatively livable space of 936 square feet, Sengkang Grand Residences has its merit. Moving along to criteria 4, resale project comparison. We have Esperina Residence, 99 years leasehold, executive condominium completed in 2013 with 573 units, 4 minutes to MRT station. It has since passed its minimum occupation period, and Singapore permanent residents and Singapore citizens, even if you are single, can purchase without forming a family nucleus. For Jewel at Buangkok, it is a 99 years leasehold condo completed in 2016 with 616 units, 3 minutes to MRT. For the Quartz, it is a 99 years leasehold condo completed in 2009 with 625 units, 3 minutes to MRT station. Alright, let's compare the two-bedder. The two-bedder in Sengkang Residences start from 965,829 square feet. At Jewel at Buangkok, the two-bedder starts from 980,702 square feet. The Quartz unit starts from a three-bedder. So at about 1.25 million for a 2-bed, 2-bath unit at Sengkang Grand Residences, if you as an investor above 40 years old takes up a full 75% loan with 2% interest, your mortgage will be about 4,000. But from the recent rental of Jewel at Buangkok, a 3-bedroom can be had for below 3,000. It will definitely not be a rental play if you are fully leveraging. However, if you choose to only loan 50%, mortgage will be reduced to about $2,000. I'm sure vis-a-vis nearby condominiums, Sengkang Grand Residences will yield a much higher rental price for the same size, and also there probably won't be much vacant period between tenants. For 3-bedder at Sengkang Residences, unit starts from $1.2 million, about 1,000 square feet. The 3-bedder at Jewel at Buangkok starts at about $1.2 million, 872 square feet. The Quartz 3-bedder starts from 1.25 million at about 1044 square feet. So if you have a budget of 1.5 million and are looking to stay in a 3-bedroom, love integrated development because of the various amenities and convenience that you can enjoy to stay, and or have like family and friends staying along the populous northeast region, Sengkang Grand Residences is actually not a best choice to go into right now. You can probably save on the purchase of a car for the next 10 to 20 years. That justify a higher price point as compared to the other 3-bedder in the vicinity. Lastly, let's talk about exit strategy. For Sengkang Grand Residences, I feel that it is not a condominium for short to medium term investor looking out to make that quick buck by flipping at the TOP or shortly after. My view is that it will be more suitable for own stayer that plans to hold on and enjoy the unit for longer time horizon, say above 10 years, for all the growth plans to be developed. Because it is an integrated development, it will be a great place to stay and to bring up the family if you do love everything under one roof and the hustle and bustle of staying in the region center. Although there will be a close to 20% premium depending on which unit you are looking at. The upside is that you can probably do away with driving a car and go green and be part of Singapore's plan to go car light or carless. Your children will be able to go to the childcare, you will be able to go to the supermarket, hawker center, etc., essentially doing the daily household chores without even needing an umbrella or changing out of your pajamas. The potential for capital upside will be realized in the longer term, and in the short and medium term, it will be a great store of value. For investors that want to rent out their unit in the meantime, Sengkang Grand Residences will most likely have great rental prices and shorter vacancy in between leases. And with the expectation that integrated development will be a very unique development, it is something that is worth looking further into with a final call. So that's it, my view on Sengkang Grand Residences. This is Casey from Home Quarters. If you learned something here in this video, do give us a like and also subscribe for more video like this. More part 2 is coming out for the various other projects as well, so do get notified firsthand when it comes out by clicking on the notification bell icon. Go follow us on all our social because we drop exclusive content in each of the different channels, so remember to follow them all. Reach out to me, Casey, at 8809-2889 if you are keen to view Sengkang Grand Residences or any other new condo project in Singapore. Or even for me to go through and give you an objective view before you purchase. Alright, so till the next time, remember, call Home Quarters and start packing.